be the Heat off the tip. Chamberlain with it. Now McGrady defending. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Outside for Wembanyama. It's rebounded by O'Neal. As Durant with the ball, he'll bring it up for the Heat. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
O'Neal outside. And good that time.
Way too strong down low. O'Neal, a dominant force near the basket.
Outside, KD. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's been a quick start for Miami. It's a three-point.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that.
McGrady. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Count that bucket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
A crossover. Oh, that's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the three. Shoots from 14. Now, that's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shaq with some nice deep. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball. Chamberlain got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shaq with it. Guarded now by Durant. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. .122 left to play in the first. Miami no good on that time either. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 4. Back to Chamberlain. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen by Durant. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Giannis right side. Durant inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Julius Erving.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game. Durant hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Miami leading by 11. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Shaq with the slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has, easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Doncic looking it over. Fires the three. Westbrook pulls it in. Miami leading by 16. Bird outside. And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. He showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. 16 feet away. Bird misses. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, Tim Duncan does a nice job, especially when one of his guys is open. That floor awareness of his, dime drop.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Nobody near George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Doncic with it. Now McGrady defending. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And again, Miami with the triple.
Luka's so smart. to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's Davis. Here's Westbrook. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Larry Bird.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And Sabonis drops them both. Miami leading by 7. Here's George with the drive. Can't get it to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Into the lineup for Miami, number 11, Yao Ming.
Outside DeRozan. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Heat lead by 7.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Wembanyama, left side. The turnaround jumper. And it's out of the Kumbo, picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And here is McGrady following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And it's George finishing it off.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
George fires, and there's another one for the Heat.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Pass to Davis. And here's DeRozan. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. DeRozan's got 9 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And so it's Miami, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Miami trails by 9. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 11-footer.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss the defensive chops of Antetokounmpo. I mean, he is so good at handling himself on the defensive end, whether he's guarding his own guy or in position to help his teammates.
Durant with a wide-open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
3 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Miami trailing. Here's Yao. And there's the drive. In transition, here comes Miami. A good look from Giannis. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Drains the three-pointer.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't made one yet. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Antetokounmpo up top. Outside Durant. Pulls it up. Miami grabs the miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Inside. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
LeBron outside. Right side O'Neal. James with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Here's Shaq. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
A shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
KD's shot is off. Miami trails by 3. Pass to Yao. For the tie. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Giannis. Here's Yao. And James pulls it down.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Miami no good on that time either. The Heat leading by 5. McGrady outside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
The ball goes to Miami. Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Bird outside. Oh, good with the triple. As Durant with the ball, he'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 7.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he has a wide open teammate there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
It's deflected. The kick out to Westbrook. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Miami ahead. They lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Heat leading by 4. And here's Bird from the arc. It's hauled in by McGrady. Shoots. Sabonis, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They led by as many as 18 points.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Davis. Got a piece of it. Sabonis with the steal. KD with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Sabonis. And here's O'Neal. Durant wide open. He fires. And another basket for Miami.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Here's McGrady. And again, Miami with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Stolen by Bird. In transition, here comes Miami. Carter with it. Guarded now by Durant. Pass to McGrady. Here's the 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside. Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Irving, and it's Miami with another.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Carter looking around. Pass to Davis. Back to Carter. Poked away. Just his first attempt. Again, the Heat's good for 2.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So McGrady will go to the line here. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. And some changes here for the Heat. Free throw good, McGrady.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
You rarely see him missing dunk, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And it's Durant missing. It's Miami's ball. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Miami making a change here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Yao. And the air. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
And that one falls for Yao.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Durant. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's McGrady. Puts the move on.
Sending a statement at that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
58 seconds left in the game. Doncic. A three from Wembanyama. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for Miami, Victor Wembanyama.
He makes the first of 3, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And he makes the second one, and it's a 3-point game. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Big ball movement here by the Heat. Durant for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that. Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
14 foul. At the line for Miami, Luka Doncic.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Back to Durant. Shoots from 14. And the shot falls short this time. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Miami, Tracy McGrady. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
Pass to Chamberlain. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. Here's Yao. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. A shot. No good. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and first step